guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Deanna and this is beautiful Nicolina.
Ciao.
We are here today to bring you guys some homemade pasta. So obviously, since I am 100% Italian, nothing else better to make than homemade pasta. So we have our ingredients here: 3 cups of flour, 4 eggs, some extra virgin olive oil, and some salt. We are not going to use a machine. This is going to be done by hand, the authentic way of making pasta.
Absolutely.
We're going to go ahead and mix our pasta. So we are going to take our 3 cups of flour and dump it on the table. Make sure to clean all your surfaces. Then my mom says you need to make a well. Once you have, you guys can't really see, but once you have created a well within your flour, you want to go ahead and put your 4 eggs in the middle. Now, as you guys can see that I have 3 dark eggs and 1 light egg. These ones are free-range eggs. They're fresh and organic, as for this one is store-bought.
Big difference, isn't it?
Huge difference.
Okay, put her in and we'll beat her up.
By the way, guys, I have never actually made pasta like this. Hence why
There's
I have
a first time to everything.
sous chef. Then you go ahead and you start beating those eggs up.
Okay.
Like so. You want to add your extra virgin olive oil.
Do you want to add the salt too?
How much salt? A pinch too?
A pinch, yeah.
Another one?
Yeah, another one. Those are tiny pinches.
Sorry.
Perfect. Thank you.
Go ahead and add, I don't know, 3 tiny pinches like my mother would say. By the way, guys, we are wearing the same shirt. It says ciao.
Ciao.
It's very suiting for this Mother's Day edition video. If you guys are watching this and you have not watched my other video that I posted yesterday, that one is how to make homemade pizza dough.
Bring it in and start kneading it. Usually you have to knead it for about, what, 10 minutes, 8-10 minutes.
Now, obviously, if you didn't want to do it this way and you wanted to do it within a mixer, you can, right?
Yeah, a food processor works great.
My mom is just old school, so she enjoys.
Yeah. Watched my mom and dad do it this way.
So if your dough is turning out too dry like mine, it's kind of flaky, you're just gonna add some water to it.
Open it up.
Nigoli had to come in and save the day.
Let's wrap her up.
So once you have kneaded all the dough together, you're gonna go ahead and bunch it into a circle or whatever you want to wrap it into. And then you're gonna put it in some saran wrap and you're gonna wrap that bad boy up.
There you go. Let it sit. Room temperature.
Wrap it up like a panini and let it sit for about half hour or so. And then we will come back to it. This is the dough. It is really nice and soft. So we are going to roll that out. Instead of a pasta machine, we are going to use the Italian original pasta maker, would you say?
Yeah, the pasta cutter.
Can you explain to us what this is exactly?
This is probably invented like over 90 years ago. It's called spaghetti alla chitarra because they've got all these strings here. Listen to that beautiful music. You should learn how to play this. When we're not making pasta, we can play music.
So this is the pasta chitarra.
Yes.
That we are going to use in today's video. What you do is you go ahead and you roll out your pasta dough. Then you take your pasta dough that you've rolled, stick it on here, and then you roll it on here.
Yeah.
We're once again going to cut on my mom's table. We're going to go ahead and take it. We're going to take your rolling pin and you are going to roll this bad. The pasta dough that you are not using for the time being, you want to cover up just so they keep their moisture and they don't go dry.
Yay.
So how thin are we rolling this?
Not quite paper thin, but close to that.
Okay, is that thin enough?
I've never seen Deanna in the kitchen so much.
I have no choice. I'm stuck at home.
This is great.
Think that's good?
Yeah, it looks really good.
So there's 2 sides. You guys
There's
can't
more
really
strings
see,
on there. They're
but
really close together.
But these strings are really close together, which will kind of give a nice thin angel hair kind of pasta vibe. These ones on this side are a little bit thicker, which will give more of a what?
Spaghetti.
Like a spaghetti linguine kind of pasta noodle. So let's try, I love angel hair pasta, so let's try.
So good.
We're gonna try the angel hair pasta.
Lovely.
So you go ahead and take this and you just
use your muscle.
Start pushing it from one side to the next. Now, obviously for all you non-Italians, or maybe even some of those Italians, you guys will obviously not have this type of machine just laying around in your house. You can always cut pasta noodles, right?
Yeah.
Or you can always go out and buy a noodle, like a pasta machine.
But yeah, you can roll this and cut it with a knife, and you have some nice wide fettuccine. I've seen this in Italian stores too. This is my dad's. He bought it in Italy many, many years ago.
Store-bought will never compare to homemade pasta.
Yeah.
Never.
1000%.
So I just went ahead and trimmed my sides. I am going to keep on rolling. So the trick with the spaghetti alla gattara is to really roll out the pasta dough thinner than what I did before. So lesson learned, we are gonna roll this one out really thin. So for the little pieces that are from when I cut them on the actual machine, she's just going in with a knife and cutting them thinly. You could also do that. So if you guys don't have a actual machine or pasta machine or anything like that, and you are wanting to make homemade pasta, this is also an alternative that you could do. I mean, it's very time consuming, but it'd be worth it to have fresh pasta, I'll tell you that. I'm sorry if she keeps looking down at the screen. I have a monitor here to help us make sure that we are in focus and you can actually see what we're doing here, and she keeps on looking at the monitor instead of the camera. She's an amateur. I'm sorry.
I am. First time. So, oh, actually, no. It was first time I was in the background, so I wasn't looking at the screen. I kept my face hidden.
My mother had an allergic reaction, so her eyes were
little puffy. I had a tomato face.
So that is why she was not in the video yesterday. So as you guys can see, my mom has bunched them into a little nest. And from here, we are going to freeze them. And we're actually gonna cook these on Mother's Day. So on Sunday, when you guys will be watching this video.
Special treat for the mom.
Now for the last two bundles of dough, we are gonna do the thicker side. All right. Now that this is rolled out thinly, we are going to stick it onto our machine. Make sure we are on the wider noodles. This is too wide. Let's cut it down. All right. Then we go ahead, grab a rolling pin, and we roll.
Oh, that worked out a lot faster. Do you think it's because it's wider?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because more product goes through, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make my own cooking series, Cooking with D. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys want that series. That'd be kind of cool.
You've come up with some great recipes. Amazing. So good.
And why not share them?
Give
right?
people ideas. Because I'm always looking for ideas. I never know what to cook.
And they're very simple too, you know?
Yeah.
Like that's the nice thing is
And
that
quick.
they're not complicated. They're simple. They're easy to whip up.
Yeah, few ingredients, but delicious. So delicious. The baked mac and cheese you made the other night. Ooh, so good.
This is what it looks like.
Whee! How beautiful is that? Nice.
I'm like breaking a sweat. Look how glossy my head is.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, y'all, if you don't have a home gym, you can just grab yourself a rolling pin, make yourself some pasta dough, and then just start rolling away.
So here we have it. We have our angel hair pasta and we have our linguine style pasta. that is how you make homemade pasta at home. Like I said, we opted out for doing it with our hands. You can also use a mixing machine or like a hand mixer, right?
Yeah, a food processor works.
So yeah, you can use whatever you want for your convenience. Obviously, if you don't want to do the hard labor behind it, then you would opt for something a little bit more easier. We kind of find this fun. It's a good bonding experience. There's no one else I'd rather do it with, and obviously my mother. She's the expert. Don't get me dirty with your hands.
White powder on your face.
White powder, huh? Cocaina.
No.
Obviously, just kidding. But
Farina.
that's funny. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite pasta is, because there's lots of different pastas out there. Also, let me know in the comments down below if you guys would like me to start a cooking series. Maybe Nicole can be a special guest in some of them, because there are so many like family traditional like dishes that I really want to learn. Obviously, she's the one who has the recipe within her little noggin there. So she would be my go-to person to learn how to do those traditions. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on your bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. I upload weekly, so stay tuned for that. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there, and enjoy your wonderful Sunday.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
dear. Thanks, love you. Happy Mother's Day to all the wonderful mothers out there.
Give you up, never gonna